Disgraceful, Outburst Scots tear SNP stupid face, do what you get paid to do. SNP is a disgrace. Taking away the Braveheart Benefits Brigade voters they are getting out of is not an effective opposition, so Scotland is in its late stages. It's all about the fact you can't work together, the man shouted down at the Scottish political representative. It sounds like it's a childish playground argument every time you try and get something done. Unfortunately, the SNP, especially the sturgeon, has created an art form that discredits anything and everything any other party suggests, regardless of the content or the clause. That's why they had to go. SNP vote May 5th, Scotland deserves so much better as it would not be better, only worse, much worse, if the SNP were allowed to continue in Holyrood. In a recent reader speech raised a fear among SNP leaders, they cannot work together when they themselves are ignorant and conservative. Only think of their own interests without thinking about the common problems that the people are facing. A BBC debate night audience member was commended for calling out Scottish politicians for their squabbling. Applause erupted during a segment on the BBC's debate night in Scotland when a viewer blasted the country's main political figures. A young guy in the studio audience said, "Tonight we simply seem to be hearing about everything that's wrong with Scotland." When he made the assertion, it sparked a furious argument among 5 Scottish MPs who were on the programme. On the other hand, the reason that they can't work with SNP is because they are toxic and incompetent. If they try and work with them whenever there is a problem, then SNP will blame others like they still do. Never seen an SNP politician work honestly with or for anyone. Scots decide on proportional representation, but that's not what they get. How can Greens with 2% of the vote say Lib Dems or Tories in Holyrood? Along with that, their voting system seems to be loved by many Eastern European countries because it favours the ruling party, but Salmond said the Scots don't want the same party ruling the term. Another lie from the SNP. An audience and presenter were subjected to an hour-long series of ferocious discussions between Scottish politicians on debate night. The audience member said, "The SNP that this is a terrific idea, Conservatives say it isn't." The speaker said, "The Conservatives believe this is a brilliant idea, the SNP says it isn't," as the discussion looked to be running in circles. With that, if Peter Murrell can fund £600,000 and spend it on his party office and bail out the defamation settlement of MP Alan Smith costing him £345,000 in funding for the painting Hadrian's Wall would be easy, we could even ask Italy to pay for it using health and safety laws. The sad state of Scotland is unfolding. The people of Scotland will indeed suffer disaster if this continues.